All right. Cowboy Nation, I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. Not 85, not 95, not 70. I don't think that there's a cornerback in the 2021 draft that is better than J.C. Jackson. I know, come crucify me, but this J.C. Jackson kid, fantastic. When I peeled through 3 years of his tape, looking back at everything that he can do, he can play up close on the line. He can drop back into a zone. He can redirect at the top of the route. He can get physical. He can pretty much mirror speedy receivers. He can go toe-to-toe with them and muscle them out for the ball. Now, this kid is just unbelievable. He got that sense of urgency. Even when he's beat on a route, his recovery is there. His redirect is there. This JC kid, I know that you don't want to dance with the Patriots because it's evil, Bill Belichick minery, the Jedi tricks that he do. But for them to put a second round tender on him, maybe they are gambling. But when I look at the tape, I'm looking at him against Brandon Ayuk, mano a mano, lined up right beside him, redirect, got upfield. Brandon Ayuk, he's a shifted receiver, but they ran him on a vertical stretch route. And he was able to go toe for toe with him. As soon as Brandon made an inch for the ball, JC had perfect positions. Took the ball from him, INT. That was not scheme. That was just me versus you. And I said, okay, that's against Brandon Ayuk. Anybody can really do that against a rookie. You know how that goes, right? You know how that saying goes, right? But then when I look at the Bills tape, my goodness, Diggs, when he did the same thing to the young Diggs over there, man, I said, all right, this kid is truth, man. I mean, he put Diggs in his back pocket, stride for stride, at the top of the route, did the exact same thing, technique, sound, everything. Shield out, body out. And I said, okay, all right. Those against inferior quarterbacks, maybe they can't put the money, the ball right on the money. And I said, all right, let me look at some Kansas City Chiefs tape. There was a deep drag across the middle. Here your boy faced up with Robinson. Robinson do this deep cross across the middle. It was kind of semi-deep. Stride for stride. Right at the tip of it, when you get to the bend, Robinson broke a little bit on him. I said, damn, he finna get burnt. But he was just baiting him. Pat Mahomes, money Mahomes, right on the money. Drops back, releases it. All I see is JC cut under him, still shielded with his body, snatches the ball. I'm sitting here like, man, this kid is official, man. And he does it several times against the Jets and the Dolphins. He just feed off of them. If the quarterback is wrong, he's going to make you pay. And it's no harm in his game to be a guy that can trail. It's no harm in his game to be a guy that if you need for him to drop back into a zone. Because sometimes you be efficient in certain areas as a cornerback. Your strong suit may just be only as a zone cover corner. Or your strong suit may be only as a press man cover corner. Off man cover corner. All of those things. JC got the sound and the mindset to play physical when he want to play off when he need to. Oh, in a pinch, if you just need the kid to come blitz, he would do that. And even when you catch the ball, the whole process is not over with from him. He's going to claw, punch out the ball. He received I think he was beat on the route because it was a switch off with him and the tight end. I think it was Travis Kelce for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the brother was still able to. Okay, you going to catch the ball, but I'm punching for that thing. So he's a baller's baller. He's a playmaker. Now, I know that when people look at it and say, well, those 9 interceptions, it could be just the minery foolery of what Bill Belichick is trying to squeeze you into thinking that this is nothing but fool's gold. You really ain't going to get 9 out of him when you pick him up for your team. Nah. Don't fall into that, because it's a second round draft pick. That's the tender that they put out there. Of course, you have to still pay the man, right? But when you look into this draft, it's all rolling of the dice. His rookie year, I'm going to tell you guys, his rookie year, J.C. Jackson, his rookie year, he had 3. The following year, he had 5. The kid is only 24, 25 years of age, so he's still young. So while everybody going back and forth saying, hey, what about Gilmore? What about going out getting this guy and that guy? You got a young guy that you can get for a second round draft pick. You don't have to get rid of no current player, right, for capital. And on top of that, it's a good situation. To me, in my opinion, you got all of these picks. You got 10 of them. The worst thing that you will ever want to happen is this right here, Cowboy Nation. Hear me out. The worst thing that can happen is you try to run out with all 10 of those picks. You don't want to do that. Look, you don't want a team with a bunch of rookies. Yes, you build with the draft, but you don't want that growing pain. Just be real with it, Cowboy Nation. So, I know Malcolm Butler is out there, Richard Sherman is out there, right? And I know there's a plethora of other guys, Casey Hayward, and all of those boys. But you can really will and deal with this situation and just say, hey, I'm going to roll with this kid right here, JC. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say his real government name. Gerald Christopher Jackson. You can roll with him. Then I will call him Jerry Christopher if he ever become a Dallas Cowboys. Y'all know how that goes, right? Jerry Christopher Jackson. But hear me out, Cowboy Nation. I don't think, now, I know that the draft is always a hit and miss. The draft is always, everything seems beautiful and wonderful because it's the area of the unknown. You don't know what they're going to bring to the table. Maybe there could be a guy that's out there, year 1 get you 5 interceptions, year 2 get you 9 interceptions, year 3 get you 13 interceptions. I don't know. Maybe there is a guy. But there is nothing like being able to identify with things that are tangible, things that you've seen before, that you can go out there and say, yeah, I seen him do it on a high level. I've seen him take the ball away from Pat Mahomes. I've seen him take the ball and change the game against the Miami Dolphins, and not just in pivotal situations, but throughout the entire game, right? Not just in certain situations where, as they said, they closing their eyes and they throwing the ball out of sheer luck. No, this guy earned those interceptions, especially when you're talking about man-to-man. Nothing is given to you on man-to-man, especially when it's in the red zone, money zone, green zone. So from here on out, man, J.C. Jackson is my guy. That's the shoe. If the Cowboys serious about this thing, because I can close my eyes and imagine. You can still have Jordan Lewis, right? You can still keep all of the other boys that's out there. Anthony Get Down Brown. But I'm liking this right here, Cowboy Nation. You match up J.C. Jackson. You got Trayvon Diggs on the opposite side. Woo! And then you have Donovan Wilson. You still can go out there and get the Kazi or Kazi, whatever his name is. Y'all can put his official name down below. And you can still go get Malik Hooker. And you got the Neal kid. But you got to really look at this thing and say, all right, cool. This kid right here, he is a playmaker. A playmaker. Recovery speed. Hey, when that ball hit those mittens, he's coming with it. He's bringing it. For those who out there, y'all think I'm lying, y'all can check out J.C. Jackson. Maybe I'll do a film review on him, an observation for the nation, so that you guys can see what I see. Kid is fantastic. Y'all let me know down below. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns. And this way, we don't have to get into all of the foolery talk of trading Michael Gallup for a 31, 32-year-old player. And we don't have to get into the talk. You can't afford Michael Gallup when the NFL just signed a $100 billion contract for TV rights. And you know that money finna sprinkle on in. So let's get out of the game of you can't afford. check out J.C. Jackson. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. We out. Peace.